walk is similar to the hip drop walk I showed earlier, but the emphasis is on the down forward walk movement and the side hits. So it's hip up, step forward, and then hip up, step forward, but after the step forward you hit out. So the hip up is a prepared movement. You step down and hit, up, down, hit, up, step, hit, up, step, hit. Then when you're comfortable with doing this, go a bit faster. Up, step, hit, up, step, hit, up, step, hit. So emphasis on the down and hit. The up is just a prepared movement. Don't overdo the up movement. It's just to show movement in the rest of the body. So the omi I showed you earlier, to combine it with the chest, as you go side up, side down, when you put your belly in, then it travels up to the chest for a chest lift and then down. So omi, belly in, chest up. So that's how you combine it, so it kind of flows through from the hips all the way up into the chest, so it looks smooth. Once you've learned the omi, this move is pretty easy. You're basically doing the omi on the spot, just stepping around in a 360-degree circle. So this is showing you with the leg movements, just simply stepping around, so you're rotating your body in a full circle. So basically you just need proper practice of the omi. You don't want to lose any of the movements, how you go side, in, out, relax. You don't want to lose that while you travel around. And these are just like extra movements, just moving hip, shaking the hips on the sides. You can just add that in pretty much anywhere with the arms if you like. This is sort of a side hip lift walk, and the travelling omi. As we travelled omi in a full circle previously, is just the same, probably a bit easier, just stepping. And this hip lift walk, you really want to lift one side of your hip really out and up on one side, and then step down. So out, up, down, to get a like camel kind of looking move. So like from the back, I'll show you. Say left, out, up, down, out, up, down, right, up, down, right, out, up, down. Should look something like that. And the omi is just travelling sideways, normal stepping. So this is the omi. You just step to the side, walk along the side. Shoulder shimmy is pretty easy. Just try not to move anything else, just the shoulders, and start off really like slow, like 1 2 1 2 and then fast. It's okay for the rest of your body to naturally shake, just don't shake it on purpose. So you can see my hips moving a bit, but that's natural. This is the belly pop walk, and it's actually one of my favourite moves. It's what it is really. It's basically a belly pop. So to do this, you really want to make sure your pelvis can go in and then out. So belly tenses in, then belly relaxes. So pelvis in, belly in, then pelvis out, belly relax. So it should look like this. It might look a bit weird. If you're new to belly dancing, you might think you look a bit strange doing this, but it's actually a very good move, and it looks really effective from the front and also like a diagonal view. It looks really good. And if you have like really strong muscles, you can really see that when your belly tenses in as you do the belly pop. And with walking, as you can see my legs moving there, it's quite easy to do with. Now this is the shimmy. This is also quite an easy move, even if you've never done belly dancing before. If you look at my legs, it's just you start off slow, alternating your knees, then gradually get fast, and then just let go. It's okay for your belly to jiggle or anything else to move naturally. Just make sure you're just moving your legs, and then it should look like your body's vibrating or shaking really fast. And you can go side to side with hand movements to show that you're moving side to side. And yeah. So for this tiptoe walk combined with snake arms, you first want to sort out your legs. So it's a simple tiptoe walk. So, well, you're on your tiptoes obviously, and one leg is always in front of the other. Usually the leg that you're traveling, the side that you're traveling to. So if you're traveling to the right, you want to use the other leg. So you want to use your left leg in front to travel to the right. So now for the snake arms, you want to practice shoulders forward and back. So keep practicing this. It's like shoulders forward, shoulders back, then alternating the shoulders, and slowly you raise your arms, so it should go shoulder, elbow, hand to make that snake look. Your shoulders should feel a bit sore afterwards, that's normal. And combining it should look like this. Then the tiptoe walk is not that hard, and you can travel in circles and backwards and forwards and whatnot. So this is from the back, so I'm traveling right using my left leg. Then using my right leg in front, traveling to the left, and from the front, should look like that. Just keep practicing snake arms.
Yeah, she's so sexy, fantasy, a refugee.
These hip drops I've kind of explained through part 1 of this tutorial, and it's a very nice move to put in. You just have to keep practicing like the hip drops, because there's a difference between hip lift and hip drop. With hip drop, you lift up to prepare a little bit and then drop, like emphasis on the drop. Usually a hand on the waist and hand on the head is a nice way to kind of like rotate your body slightly, and this is quite a nice move.
My hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. The attraction, the tension, baby, like this is perfect.
And the rest of my video is just like a combination of these moves and maybe different hand movements or something. So this is just an example of like combined moves together without like any breakdowns. So